In today's fast-paced world, filled with endless images and videos, many of us find ourselves comparing our lives to others. We ask, why can't I be like them? But this kind of comparison often makes us feel unsatisfied, even unhappy. This story is for anyone who has ever felt that way. One day, a crow was flying and landed on the branch of a tree. While sitting there, he noticed a swan swimming in a nearby pond. The swan's feathers were bright white, almost glowing in the sunlight. Some villagers gathered to admire its beauty. The crow became curious and flew closer to the swan. But the moment the villagers saw him, they waved their hands and chased him away. Maybe they're afraid I'll make the place dirty, the crow thought, feeling hurt. He sat on another branch, but again, people didn't want him around. No matter where he went, they drove him away. The crow felt rejected and sad. He looked at the swan and thought, people love the swan because of its beautiful feathers. No one likes me because I'm black. If only I had white feathers, I'd be happy too. With a heavy heart, he left the village and flew deep into the forest. There, he sat quietly on a tree and began to cry. Just then, an old crow flying by noticed him. "Why are you crying, young one?" he asked. "I hate my black feathers," the crow replied. "They're ugly, and nobody likes me." The old crow smiled gently and said, "If you could look like any bird, which one would you choose?" The young crow answered, "The swan. Everyone admires it." The old crow said, "There's a magical spring deep in the forest. If you bathe in its water with a pure heart, you can change how you look. But before that, why don't you ask the swan if it is truly happy?" The crow agreed and flew back to the pond. He said to the swan, "Dear swan, you must be the happiest bird. Everyone loves your white feathers. Are you truly happy?" The swan looked down and replied, "Thank you for your kind words. My feathers may be beautiful, but I am not happy. People keep me as a pet. I cannot live freely. And when I grow old, they might even use me for meat. Sometimes, I don't know if I'll still be alive tomorrow." The crow was shocked. "Then who do you think is the happiest bird?" he asked. The swan replied, "I think the parrot is the happiest. Its colorful feathers are even more beautiful than mine, and people don't eat them." The crow thanked the swan and flew off in search of a parrot. After some time, he found one sitting on a branch. "Dear parrot," said the crow, "your feathers are so colorful. You must be the happiest bird." The parrot sighed and said, "My feathers are pretty, yes, but because of them, people put me in cages. I spend my life locked up, and I'm always scared." The crow felt even sadder. "Then who do you think is the happiest bird?" he asked. The parrot replied, "Maybe the peacock. People admire its beautiful feathers, and they give it a big place to live in." The crow flew to a zoo, where he saw a peacock spreading its colorful feathers. Visitors surrounded it, taking pictures and clapping. The crow said, "Dear peacock, your feathers are amazing. You must be the happiest bird in the world." The peacock looked at him and replied, "No, my friend, I am not happy. People take my feathers and sell them. It hurts when they pluck them. And it happens again and again. I wish I could live freely like you. No one bothers you. You can go wherever you want." The crow was surprised. He had never realized the value of his own freedom. He flew back to the old crow and said, "I don't want to be anyone else. I'm happy to be a crow now." This story reminds us that everyone has their own struggles. Comparing ourselves to others only steals our joy. Instead, we should learn to be grateful for what we have. You are unique, and no one can be a better version of you. If this story helped you learn something new or see yourself differently, don't forget to like, share your thoughts, and join us next time as we continue learning together.